got going here is I turned the camera off because I had to do some fine detail work, which was taking forever, like almost an extra 30 minutes. But literally, all the fine detail work was me getting a darker red because I wasn't happy about that before. And what ends up happening is I put some highlights on here because her skin is supposed to be a lot lighter than this by my initial concept. So I just took some white watercolor paint and put it on here and just slightly smeared just to lighten her up. And I put some highlights in the hair. And the way I did that is you take a nice white color and you take the base color of this and you can use that to make highlights, and it really makes the painting pop. And that's a nice little technique. The other thing you saw me do before, and I did explain as well, is I like to have more detail in my paintings, even very small for like hair or maybe in the eyes. So any like fine tip Sharpie or watercolor, waterproof ink would do a great job. You use just a little bit of hairs, and that's what you're doing. And it's just personal detail. Some people like to do just watercolor. I like to use other medias to add into it. I would personally like to add a little bit of opaque acrylic to this to make some other nice effects. But today we just wanted to cover some basic tones, shading, as well as just how to use different colors. As well as I used 14 karat gold paint on different parts of this to make it look really original. For also individual highlights that you would see in the iris or maybe a little shine of lips, use a very opaque white. But just to let you know, this is a good painting. Didn't turn out too bad. I kind of want to put a couple layers of clear coat and that'll really make it shine. But yeah, it's a nice quick tutorial on how to do just simple watercolor. And this is just using about 4 different colors. It with just the right amount of different tones and just playing around with it, you do some really great effects. So, on behalf of me, welcome to Graves Art 101. Just let me know on my website if you have any more questions about this, and hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I did. You have a nice one.